U.S. Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen is expected to meet South African President Cyril Ramaphosa on Wednesday during her visit to the country. South Africa is the third stop on Yellen's Africa tour following trips to Senegal and Zambia. In Zambia, Yellen held talks with President Hakainde Hichilema. Daniel Tonga has more on Yellen's trip to the country.
U.S. Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen's visit is part of Joe Biden's drive to boost relations with Zambia, where over the years China has been making significant investments, both in different sectors, including infrastructure development. Critics say this has created increased competition for Western nations, including the United States. Some see Yellen's visit as an opportunity for Zambia to make a case and attract foreign investment from U.S. to Zambia.
The United States has made a commitment of $15 billion towards investment in Africa, but each country must be able to make a case to attract investment. So I think the opportunity here in Zambia is firstly for our government to show that Zambia is a good place to invest in. And I think this visit will bring out all the issues and concerns that the United States investors might be concerned about in Zambia. You know, is our money safe? Is our investment safe? Are we able to make money and so forth?
The visit is also being viewed by others as a demonstration that U.S. considers Zambia as an eco-trade partner with huge potential for trade and investment.
58 years after independence, I think we're not getting as much as we should, from our trade. And America is a very, very important trade partner. She's a very, very important trade partner. And right now with the electric car batteries that the whole world is talking about, and Zambia having, those raw materials, having the corporate here in the country which can contribute to this multi-billion-dollar industry, I think it's important that we are looked at as equal trade partners. So for me, this visit is very, very important. And I hope that she's going to look at the many things that Zambia has to offer.
There are those who argue that Yellen's visit to Zambia has raised more questions than answers. They hold that the visit is meant to push U.S. agenda and fight trade wars between U.S. and China in Zambia.
We have more questions than answers in relation to the intent of this visit. We know that she's not only visiting Zambia, she's visiting 3 other countries. But we know that Zambia is strategically positioned. We are at the heart of the SADC region. And to that effect, we know that there's an agenda to also use Zambia as a platform for what we all know, the trade war that is existing between the West and the East. There is an inevitable shift that is taking place globally. Power is shifting from the West, power is shifting from America economically and otherwise to the East, China being the country that is leading.
Some expect Yellen's visit to enhance Zambia's relations with the U.S. as well as help restructure the country's current debt.
We do expect that a lot of things will happen. First of all, the diplomatic and economic ties between the two countries, the U.S. and Zambia, will be enhanced. But also we expect to benefit as a country due to the fact that we expect that our debt will be restructured.
Analysts say despite Zambia arguably a ground zero for geopolitical fights between U.S. and China, the visit by Janet Yellen is crucial in helping address Zambia's heavy debt burden with China. Daniel Tonga, VOA News, Lusaka.